Everyone thinks that teens in our world today use alcohol, tobacco, or drugs to cope with everyday struggles. You may think they do.
But they don't. Welcome to the But They Don't podcast, a podcast for teens by teens. Join us as we cover substance use prevention, mental health, community conversations, and more.
All right, welcome to another episode of But They Don't. It's Jessica, and I am back with another episode for National Drug and Alcohol Facts Week. Today, I'm joined by Youth Board member Maggie. Hey, Maggie.
Hey. As children mature, it is natural for them to assert their independence, seek new challenges, and engage in risky behavior. Underage drinking is one such behavior that attracts many adolescents. They may want to try alcohol, but often do not fully recognize its effects on their health and behavior. Other reasons youth drink alcohol include peer pressure, increased independence or the desire for it, and stress.
In addition, many youth have easy access to alcohol. In 2019, among adolescents ages 12 to 14 who reported drinking alcohol in the past month, 96.5% reported getting it for free the last time they drank. In many cases, adolescents have access to alcohol through family members or find it at home.
People ages 12 to 20 drink 4.0% of all alcohol consumed in the United States. Although youth drink less often than adults, when they drink more. More than 90% of alcohol drinks consumed by the youth are consumed through binge drinking.
Yeah, so in 2019, 4.2 million youth reported binge drinking at least once in the past month. And in 2019, 825,000 youth reported binge drinking on 5 or more days over the past month. So what is binge drinking?
The National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism defines binge drinking as a pattern of drinking that brings blood alcohol concentration, or BAC, to 0.08% or more. This typically happens if a woman has 4 or more drinks or a man has 5 or more drinks within about 2 hours. Research shows that fewer drinks in the same time frame result in the same BAC in youth. Only 3 drinks for girls and 3 to 5 drinks for boys, depending on their age and size.
Underage drinking poses a range of risks and negative consequences. It is dangerous because it causes too many deaths. Alcohol is a significant factor in the deaths of people younger than age 21 in the United States each year. This includes deaths from motor vehicle crashes, homicides, alcohol overdoses, falls, burns, drowning, and suicides.
It also causes many injuries. Drinking alcohol can cause youth to have accidents and get hurt. In 2011 alone, about 188,000 people younger than age 21 visited an emergency room for alcohol-related injuries.
It also impairs judgment. Drinking can lead to poor decisions about taking risks, including unsafe sexual behavior, drinking and driving, and aggressive or violent behavior.
It increases the risk of physical and sexual assault. Underage binge drinking is associated with an increased likelihood of being the victim or perpetrator of an interpersonal violence.
It can lead to other problems, such as having trouble in school or with the law. Drinking alcohol also is associated with the use of other substances.
It increases the risk of alcohol problems later in life. Research shows that people who start drinking before the age of 15 are at a higher risk for developing alcohol use disorder later in life. For example, adults ages 26 and older who began drinking before age 15 are 5.6 times more likely to report having alcohol use disorder in the past year than those who waited until 21 or later to begin drinking.
It interferes with brain development. Research shows that people's brains keep developing well into their 20s. Alcohol can alter this development, potentially affecting both brain structure and function. This may cause cognitive or learning problems as well as increased vulnerability for alcohol use disorder, especially when people start drinking at a young age and drink heavily.
Youth who drink alcohol are more likely to experience school problems such as higher rates of absence or lower grades,
social problems such as fighting or lack of participation in youth activities,
legal problems such as arrest for drunk driving or physically hurting someone while drunk,
physical problems such as hangovers or illnesses,
unwanted, unplanned, and unprotected sexual activity,
disruption of normal growth or sexual development,
physical and sexual violence,
increased risk of suicide and homicide,
alcohol-related motor vehicle crashes, and other unintentional injuries such as burns, falls, or drowning,
memory problems,
misuse of other substances,
changes in brain development that may have lifelong effects,
and alcohol poisoning.
In general, the risk of youth experiencing these problems is greater for those who binge drink than for those who do not binge drink.
Studies show a relationship between underage drinking behaviors and the drinking behaviors of adult relatives, adults in the same household, and adults in the same community and state. There is a relationship between youth and adult drinking, including binge drinking. In states and communities, a 5% increase in binge drinking among adults in a community is associated with a 12% increase in the chance of underage drinking.
Among adolescents whose peers drink alcohol, those whose parents binge drink are more likely to drink alcohol than those whose parents do not.
I think that's all for today. Follow us on social media for more information. On Facebook at Pickens County Youth Board and TikTok and Instagram at PCYB. Join Jessica tomorrow for another episode for National Drug and Alcohol Facts Week. Tomorrow's episode will be on vaping.
I will see y'all then. Thanks for joining me today, Maggie.
You're welcome. Bye.